Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bianca Skogan Beauty. I'm so glad to have you guys here today. I am super festive today. I have on my a Christmas holiday sweater. I have really Christmas eyeshadow and I even did a red lip. I am excited because we are going to be basically opening presents today. I am thinking this is going to be a long video, so I'm going to try to not talk a lot, which is hard for me, but it is you know from the description box of the title, it is my Black Friday, Cyber Monday haul. Did I buy too much? Yes. Yes, I did. All year long, I wait for this sale. Nomad Cosmetics, I don't buy any of their palettes all year. Oden's I don't buy any of their palettes all year because I'm like, they go 40% off in November. Also, for a lot of those sales, like the Nomad one, the more you buy, the more of a discount you get. So with Nomad, I bought like 5 palettes, which I'm giving away already, but I wouldn't have been able to get 40% off if I didn't have didn't buy all of those palettes. Like only buying 4 palettes, it would have only been 30% off. Last year was my no buy year, but this year, at the beginning of the year, I did buy a lot because I was kind of like, going a little crazy from being off of the no buy. But after that, I really haven't gone as crazy this year. And so I've kind of learned some things from that no buy year. Yes, I have a lot, but I saved it all for right now. So let me show you all of the boxes and then we'll get into it. Okay, those are all of the boxes. I couldn't hold them all. My son is hiding behind the other one. Lift it up a little bit. Woo! Oh, I see. Lift it up so they can see even there's more on the bottom. So you can see why this video is gonna be long. So let's just bust right into it. Okay, the first box is from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. And this is the one I got today. I got the Vivid Rose palette. This is in their old packaging. And Give Me Glow Cosmetics did do a Black Friday sale / Cyber Monday sale, but they're also revamping their inventory to be in smaller pan sizes. So I think that this was on sale for both like Black Friday and because they're trying to get rid of old inventory. But either way, I really wanted this. There were a couple of palettes on sale, but this one really spoke to me because I have green eyes and I really just love that these colors for green eyes are beautiful. Then we have the Juicy Blueberry palette. This has been on my wish list for a while, so I'm so glad to have it. And it's in their newer packaging. We have the smaller pan sizes and we have purple. I just love purple and yellow. So pretty. Then I got 2 empty palettes and these, I think they're actually going to get rid of these. So I was really glad to get these. This is a Christmas one and I like to make palettes. So this is the one, actually this one is from Give Me Glow. I bought this one, I don't know when. And I make personalized palettes for that time of year. So this is my Christmas one. I actually am wearing this one right here and this one in the inner corner and this green. I'm actually wearing this green right here. Anyways, I'm wearing this one, a lot of this one today. I really enjoy making my own palette. So to have a bigger one, because this one is much smaller. It can only fit 12. So this one can fit much more. So I was glad to have more of these and they're getting rid of them and they were just a steal of a price. I got a Halloween one, bats, and I love bats during Halloween. I think I talk about that a lot, and here's just a little one that'll hold like 12. Then I got some more blushes. I have 2 of these already, and I really enjoy them. So I was like, let's get some more. I got a brown one, which is a sneak peek for a video that I am planning on doing soon. But it's a blush. It's a brown blush. It's called Half Baked. And then I got, this one is called There Goes Rose. I just thought it was a really pretty, like, aubergine color. It's just really pretty. Okay, then I got 3 highlighters. I've never had a Give Me Glow highlighter, so I was really excited to have these. The next box is from ColourPop, and ColourPop had some really cool Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. They had 30% off their website, like the whole time, and then they also had $5 for their 9-pan palettes. And then every day they did a different deal, and I think they're kind of doing that right now for like 12 days of Christmas. Anywho, I was able, the day that I chose was the day that it was $2 liners because I love to put, which actually right now I didn't put anything in my waterline. So that's funny, but I love to put one of these ColourPop liners in my waterline because they're waterproof and they last forever. And I purchased a ton of them. They were $2. This one's not, this one's a liquid liner, and it's this in the shade, like In the Hills, it's a green one. And I got this one because during Halloween, I realized they didn't have like an emerald green liquid liner, and it would have come in handy for Halloween looks. So it was 30% off. Then, as I was saying, they had $5 for their 9-pan palettes, and I'm getting into green. I'm trying to like green eyeshadow more, and green is my favorite color. That might sound weird because I always talk about how I don't like green eyeshadow, but green is my favorite color. I've never had this palette. Like in all of the mystery boxes, I see other people get this one, and I'm like, maybe I'll get that one, and I never do. So I finally was like, $5, I'm getting it. And I love St. Patrick's Day, so it is just a perfect St. Patrick's Day palette, and it's green, and I love green, and I really am stepping into more green eyeshadows lately. Another palette I got, the Twilight palette. This one, okay, so I only got 30% off of this one, and there was another day later that they had 50% off collab palettes, and I was like, lame. I could have got 50% off of this one, but I wouldn't have gotten the $2 eyeliner. So, I mean, you can't plan everything, but I did want this palette. It's interesting because I didn't get it for a long time because it was sold out, but it also isn't my perfect color story. Look at how beautiful that is though. I was in my beginning years of college when Twilight came out, and I read it. So I was single when I read it, and it has lasting memories. So I have memories of Twilight and loving Twilight, and I love the movies. So here we go, Twilight. It is not my favorite color story because it is very cool toned. I felt like I kind of had to get it because of the nostalgia, which I realize is not a really good reason to get an eyeshadow palette, but c'est la vie. It was 30% off, which made it like, I don't know, like $18 or something or less. I can't remember. And I was just like, you know what? I'm sure I still will use it. And it's nostalgia. So I got it. Would I rather have gotten it for half off? Yes. You guys are kind of getting an insight into one of my plans because I got another brown blush. I may or may not be doing a brown blush video in the future. You know, I've had the purple one, the red one, the orange one, the cool pink one. I was like, what would be another color that I could do? And I was really trying to figure out, and I was like, a brown blush video. If I could not spend a lot of money on them, that would be great. So I got this one. This was $5. It is the Bankroll blush. Is it technically, I think it's an interesting one because it kind of seems bronzery, but they're actually blushes. So I'll get into that when that video comes out later. And then lastly from ColourPop, I got from the Soul Body collection. This was also on sale. It wasn't like 30% off. It was in their like clearance section. And it's just a glittery body oil. And I love these during the summertime. So I actually thought that this one was a little bit deeper, like more bronzy than gold, but it's still beautiful. It was $5. Pretty happy about it. So that's what I got from ColourPop. So the next one was from Blvd Cosmetics, and I got quite a range. They had things that were already on sale on clearance, and then they had Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale on top of that sale. And so it really made some good deals. And I got a palette that I have been wanting for a very, very long time. I mean, it's been like 2 years, I think. The Trove palette. And it's just tiny. You may think, Bianca, why have you been wanting this tiny palette? Okay, it is all multi-chromes. So this palette was originally like $60-ish. So having it, I think it was on sale, and then it had the Black Friday sale on top of it. Oh, I was able to get this still for like, I think a lot for only 4 shadows, but a good price for 4 beautiful multi-chrome shadows. So I'm so glad I got the All Done Up palette. And this one, it's funny because I feel like I have a lot of their palettes, but I didn't have this one. And this one was not on sale or like on clearance. This one was not on clearance then plus a sale. But this is one of the, I feel like her prices are going up. And I understand it's because she keeps collaborating with people. And so she has to pay those collaborators. And I think she's also putting more special shades in her palettes. And so the palettes keep going up price-wise. But this is one of the original ones. And so the price was like, I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to tell you prices right here because it's going to make this video even longer than it is. I will have information in my description box, but this is I hear that people this is like their favorite Blend Bunny palette. This one in the Blends palette. And so I'm just glad to finally have it. It was a really good price. I got lashes. I know I never wear lashes, but they were $1. And look at those. Those are so intense. But I feel like if you're going to wear lashes, why have them blend in? Like, wear lashes. I got the Bare Cheeks blush palette. So there was a sale that Blend Bunny had a while back, and I got their more like bright. I got the other blush palette they have that has like the purples and the oranges. So I didn't get this one. And I was like, okay, you can wait until there's another sale. I'm trying to be better about spending money. And so I got this one. Now I have this one. And guess what? It has a brown blush. Anyways, I'm excited to have this one. Then I got the mascara. I hear really good things about this mascara, so I was excited to get it to be able to try it out. I got a lipstick. I love a matte lipstick, so I was able to get one of them. It's a red one, so perfect for Christmas time, what I love. It is in the shade Like a Pro. Glad to have that. I got some brushes. I mean, Blend Bunny is really, like, she's known for how good she blends her intricate eye looks. And so having some of her brushes, I'm just excited to. And it comes in this little like travel bag that is perfect. And then there's just some brushes. I'm excited. 1, 2, 4, 5. Nice. 5 brushes. Last but not least, I got this melting, it is the Unveil Cleansing Balm. I love a cleansing balm. I have subscription boxes and I feel like I get tons of cleansers in those, but never the balm ones. And so whenever I can get a cleansing balm for a good price, and this one was, I think it was 30 to 40% off for Blend Bunny sale. And so and this was already a pretty good price. So I'm excited to have this. And it came with some little cleansing pads. So yay. All right. That is what I got from Blend Bunny. Next we have from one of my favorite indie brands, Beaute Bar. I got the Baked Blush palette. It is the Face and Cheek palette. Yay, look how pretty. Also a brown blush. I didn't even mean to get this many brown blushes. I just have never had a blush from Beaute Bar, and I wanted to have one. And I like these face palettes, so I was happy to get it. And on sale, right? Okay, then I got the Melted Mattes palette. This palette was really very well priced because it is only matte, because it came like associated with I think there was like 6 multichrome in its own separate palette, and that one was more than this one, and it only had 6 shades because multichromes are more expensive to make. Gorgeous. I have a multichrome in my inner corner right now, which it's a lot more stunning. Not in the camera, but I was seeing creators make looks with this palette this summertime, and I was like, oh, those are so pretty. And I was thinking, I don't think I have any neons as stunning as this in my collection. So then I got the Secret Garden palette. This one came back in stock for the sale, and I don't have it, or I didn't have it, and so I was glad to get it because I love Beaute Bar's formula. The mattes are great. The shimmers are just like butter and just stunning. So I was just really excited. And look at the way they package them is that they have these little white things over the shimmery shades so that they stay intact through shipping. And it is a very brilliant idea. I'm sure it takes more effort, but the amount of ones that they probably have to return because of damage, I'm sure it makes that effort worth it. So good on them. Look how beautiful. It does look like a garden. And I'm excited to get to play with these greens because I like it when I mix a green with another color, like a green with a pink, or we have a green with a gold. I like to mix my greens, or green with red today. I like that. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so excited. They have some blushes, like liquid blushes, and they had quite a few of them, but I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this formula, so let's just get one. And so I got one, and it is in the shade Ritual Rose. It's probably close to that shade. And then lastly, I got a shimmer stay. I love bases for my eyeshadow. I do really intricate looks, as you can tell, and so I like to make sure to have an eyeshadow base, an eyeshadow stay, and this one was a really good price, and I've heard really good things about it. And white is a really good one because it will help with neons, it will help with pastels, it will help make colors brighter and better, I guess. So I'm excited to have it. So that is what I got from Beaute Bar. Okay, the next one is from Nomad Cosmetics. I know I already kind of got into that a little bit, but they had a lot of palettes come out this year. They do a lot throughout the year, and starting with the January palette that came out, I think it was in January. Okay, don't quote me, but the Nomad New Zealand Stargazing palette. I was so excited to get this one because I saw it come out and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm tempted to buy it now. But I was like, Bianca, you have palettes right now. You don't need to buy this right now. You can wait until Black Friday. And that was in January. So I'm pretty proud of myself for having patience. And I got this for 40% off. So excited. And it has some beautiful multi-chromes. I think the next one was this Mount Fuji one. And I lived in Japan for 6 years as a child. My dad speaks Japanese fluently, and he went to Japan as an expat, and we went there as a family, and we went and saw Mount Fuji. So I have a special relationship with Japan and Mount Fuji. And so I had to get this one, plus Nomad. Plus, I love this brand. And so I was excited, and it's beautiful. It is a really textured feeling. Anyways, actually, no, this one didn't come out. I was thinking this was the spring one, because I actually painted a spring Mount Fuji painting. So that's where I was thinking. This is fall. This one came out in the fall time. Whatever. It doesn't matter. This is not going to be in any order because that would be hard for me. But red, this is like primary colors. I don't think I've ever seen a palette that is primary colors before. And that's so much fun. Okay, blue is a hard color for me to wear, but I always look forward to a challenge, and reds and yellows are fun. And I feel like we could work with these blues. I don't know. It's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy it. Plus, it's Mount Fuji. I love it. I'm excited. Oh, the next one. I know what the next one was. The next one was, it was the Ireland Wild Atlantic Way palette. This one was actually, I didn't buy it. I did 2 Nomad orders. But this one was 50% off after Thanksgiving, like actual Black Friday. I bought all of the other ones and got them 40% off, and this one I got 50% off. I was contemplating getting this one. I was thinking I never would, because especially when it came out, I was like, green, it's an all green palette. I'm out, I'm good. Thank you, Nomad, for not tempting me. Then I've been getting along with greens more. I've been liking them more. Plus, green is my favorite color. So I got it. And it was 50% off. I'm still excited to have it, so yay. This one came out during the summertime. It is the Keys Beachy and Peachy palette. It has a dolphin. I think I'm a mermaid, so I love that. I'm very happy about it. And it's really pretty. It is summertime in a palette. I like it. I think it's really pretty, and I'm excited to have it. Then we have this palette. It's a Nomad Chicago Speakeasy palette, and I contemplated not getting this one because I don't drink. I was like, I am not gonna get that palette. I don't drink. Why would I get like a speakeasy drinking palette? But then I saw the colors, and well, it's so pretty. It's kind of neutral leaning, but then it also has like a pop of like lime green, and it has like reds and browns, and I was like, that is, I think, one of the most neutral palettes that nobody has done in a while. And it's really pretty. And I talked myself into it. So glad to have it though. Then I got, last but not least, from Nomad Cosmetics, the one that just came out, the Polar Express palette. And, okay, I'm obsessed with Christmas. You might be able to tell. This is the only Christmas movie that I hate. I hate this movie. Okay. Don't attack me yet because I have reasons. I love the book. I love the children's book. I grew up with the children's book. Love it. The movie is a long drawn out. The movie's ridiculous. I don't like it. And my son loves the movie. He's 14 now. And when he was younger, when he was just a little boy, he loved the movie. So we watched it like several times a day. Before Christmas, during Christmas, after Christmas. And I had to watch that movie over and over and over and over and over and over. And I was like, also, I don't know if you guys have noticed this. There are a lot of really loud, obnoxious noises for no reason. There's this one part where they pull on like the conductor's beard and he just screams. And I think it's being a mom that really loud, obnoxious noises for no reason just make me cringe. So that whenever I hear that and he's just screaming, there's just a lot of parts where there's just screaming and it just drives me nuts. I have reasons and I hate this movie. So I contemplated not even getting this palette because I was like, I hate this movie. I'm not getting this palette. But to get 40% off, I had to get this palette. And I was like, okay, you know what? It's a pretty palette. Why are you hating on the pretty color scheme just because you hate this movie? I got it, right? It is a very pretty color scheme. We have some multi-chromes. This one's multi-chrome, I believe. We have some pretty shimmers. We have a half neutral. Actually, it's kind of neutral with just like a pop of blue. Anywho, it's a very beautiful palette. But now, I kind of wish I didn't get it because let me tell you why. Boom! So, I went to the Creators and Friends event. And in my goodie bag was this palette, which is so awesome. This is a brand new palette. So to be able to get that in their goodie bag, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to be able to, technically it's not PR. I don't believe. Like I know what PR is. I don't get PR. But I paid to go to the event. So I got a goodie bag. So I'm pretty sure I kind of paid for the goodie bag. Anywho, because I know you're not supposed to sell PR. It's frowned on. But anyways, what I'm saying is that I think I'm going to sell this one and keep this one because they're both brand new. I haven't used either of them. They're both brand spanking new. And so I'm like, oh, why have two? I'm really glad to have it. It is a really pretty palette, even though I hate this movie. But here we go. Nomad. I will probably be selling one on a Poshmark, which is my goal next year for 2025 is to make a Poshmark and put things on it. Wish me luck. Okay, the next one is this ginormous box here. It's from Adept Cosmetics. And the reason it's in this ginormous box is because they go extra with their packaging. I have one that is still all packaged because I wanted to show you the intricacy. And I believe that it's a very smart way to go, kind of like how Beauty Bar put those little white things on every single shadow. It probably costs more in the packaging materials and getting the labor to do it, but the amount of returns that they have is minimal, I'm sure. I bought 4 palettes and they were all like this. All of them have one huge layer of bubble wrap, another layer of bubble wrap. Then we have this box. And so inside of the box, we have, styrofoam. Then we finally get to the palette, right? Isn't that crazy? It is so much packaging, but I understand why. It keeps everything contained and none of my stuff was broken. So that's good. This is the Duality palette, I believe. Yes, it's a blush palette. Yay, I'm so excited. Let me show you what else I got. And then I'm not gonna unwrap all of them like I just did. I think I kind of have them pre-unwrapped. Legend of Ardra. Ardra? I believe that the owners of this company are big nerds like me, but I'm a little different nerd than them. Like I'm like fantasy dragons kind of nerd, and I think they're kind of more sci-fi nerd because I think this has to do with kind of sci-fi, I think. If anybody knows, let me know. But this palette was really pretty, and also I believe it is limited edition. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at the purples. I love purple. And then we have these like mixed kind of shades and just gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm so excited to have that one. Then along with, I had the Duality, the blush palette, right? But along with that one, I have the Unity eyeshadow palette. And they're so pretty. Look at this like packaging. It's so pretty. So this one was actually kind of a good price. So I was really excited to get this one. This one doesn't have quite the like multi-chromes, I believe. That's why it was a better price, but it still has beautiful shimmery shades. The last one I got, I was really on the fence about getting. I really wanted it, but it's the Color Story. I got the Amy Loves palette. Okay, I really wanted it because I watch Amy Loves, and so I kind of wanted to support her collaboration with Adept, but this is a cool tone palette. And cool tone palettes are harder for me, but I love to wear cool tones in January, in the winter time. And January is coming up. So I was like, this will be the time to experiment with more cool tones. And you know what? I've been experimenting with more greens and finding that I like them. So this is the time to experiment with more cool tones and find, you know what, Bianca? You actually like them, probably. Okay, and this one in the middle, this lavender shade, is so pretty. It shifts between like blue and green and purple, and it is a beautiful multi-chrome. Anywho, so that is what I got from Adept in that huge box. The next one is from Fenty Cosmetica, the Fighter palette. I have a good size collection of Fenty Cosmetica palettes, but I like to pick up one or two every time there's a sale. And they did have newer ones than this one. This one came out, I don't know, last year maybe, but the newer ones were, I think this one was 30% off. And the newer ones were only 20 or even 10% off. And I was like, okay, if you can be patient, Bianca, you can wait till next year and then they'll be 30% off. I'm trying to not go too overboard. And so I got the Fighter palette. First of all, I just love this packaging. Look how cool this lady looks. Look, she is awesome. And I was telling you guys that I'm kind of like dragon fantasy nerd. This right here. Awesome. And it is, again, cool tone. And we have that. They do it too. Come here. Where they put that little white thing over. Anywho, cool tones, but also warm tones. Warm tones mixed with cool tones. Anyways, I'm excited to be able to use this January and just kind of experiment with it. I did a 31 days of Halloween looks this Halloween time. And my favorite part about it was the lipsticks. Okay, obviously I enjoyed all of the eyeshadow looks, but I was pairing it with lipsticks. And I have a good collection of unique lipsticks, but I found that there were looks that like the lipstick I had wasn't exactly the right match that I wanted. Like the tone could have been a little bit cooler or warmer or more green. And I was like, dang it, I would like some more interesting colors. Fenty Cosmetica had their lipsticks for half off. And they have some unique colors in their lipsticks. So I was so excited to be able to get these half off. And not to mention, they are gorgeous. I already have one that I got from Fenty Cosmetica in the Ice Cream Beauty box. Then I got two more in the Creators and Friends goodie bag. And now I have these four. And I believe I don't have any duplicates, which I feel like is so darn lucky. I guess I picked well. Anywho, this one is in the shade Forgotten. And this is what I'm talking about. Green, like sage green. I'm so excited for that. Oh, it's gonna, I mean, I can wear those any time of the year, but during Halloween time, I love to rock a fun colored lipstick. Not all of them are, I got like the bundle that had more unique shades. So this one is kind of, no. There was a bundle of 3 that had unique shades and then I got a more normal shade as well. And so I don't know if this is the unique shade or the normal shade. Let's find out. Oh, this blue. It's so interesting because it's called Overgrown, but look, it's in, look, I think these stickers got the wrong stickers. Okay, cool. So this Overgrown one, I believe, so we have this green and I believe this Forgotten goes on. Do you know what I mean? Green. I think they're on the wrong stickers, but that's okay. I don't care. I just was confused. Anywho, blue and green. So excited. Look at those fun colors. And then Hidden. Nice. Okay, yes. So I think that this one, this is supposed to be the more unique color. And this is supposed to be, which is not even that unique because it was in a bundle of 3 and it was like the more bright colors. And so I guess this is kind of bright. I think it's kind of fun. I don't think it's that bright. It's just pink. And then this one I thought was just a more neutral, beautiful shade. So I got 4 Fenty Cosmetica lipsticks and the palette. That's what I got from Fenty Cosmetica. Okay, the next one is from Menagerie Cosmetics. And I have been wanting their liquid lipsticks for a long time, but especially since this Halloween when I wanted to do all the fun lipstick licks. Most makeup brands will have 1 or 2 interesting colors if they have any. And Menagerie has any color. If you want it, they have it. I mean, okay, don't quote me on that, but they have a lot of them. So I got this like lavender color, lilac color, warm fuzzies. I got Lagoon. That's gonna be so pretty. I got actually two kind of tealy ones because they're different color teals. It matters. This one is in Valdivian. I got like this blue, like ocean blue, high tide. Oh, high tide, yeah, exactly. I got a royal blue in the shade Mako. I got kind of a periwinkle kind of blue. I thought it was more periwinkle online. It's in hyacinth. And then last but not least, Batty Bean was saying she had a video saying her favorite thing from every brand, and her favorite thing from Menagerie Cosmetics is this lipstick. And I was like, that is such a unique color and will be perfect for my Halloween shade. So it is in the shade Leo. It's just a very interesting yellowy brown. So I got all of those. They were only, I think they were only like 20% off, which was not a ton off, but I don't think Menagerie has a lot of like big sales. So it was better than nothing. Then Rephr Cosmetics had a sale. They had like 50% off of their brushes. And I love Rephr brushes. If there was one thing I could change about them, because I love them so much, I wish they were a little taller, because they're kind of like when in my cup. So here is my makeup brush cup. There's some that are a little dirty, okay, cool. But here is a Rephr brush. And when it gets shoved in the middle here, I can't see it because they're all taller. And so this one is just kind of short and it gets lost in the jumble. And I'm like, dang it, I can't ever find my Rephr brushes because they're so short. So I wish they were a little longer. But one thing that I love about Rephr brushes is that the majority of them have the white bristles. And for me, I love that because like this brush right here, this is clean. This is a clean brush. And I'm like, is this clean or is there purple on it? Or there are brown brushes. Does this have color in it? Is it clean or is there color in it? Okay, should I just be cleaning my brushes every single time after I use them? Yes, that's not how I roll. So I do love that Rephr brushes are white because I can see if there is color in them. And then I can be like, okay, this one has red in it. Let's use it. The next time I use a red color, I'm gonna use that brush again. So I picked up a lot of Rephr brushes. They did have, I think, 2 sales that were like pay what you want for the brush because they do that as long as you'll do a review. And so I believe it was this guy was a pay what you want, and it's a big brush. So I paid like $1 for it maybe, and I think it's $100 brush. So yeah, I think it's a powder brush. Anywho, I'm gonna write a review about it, of course. And then there was another brush that I did that was a pay what you want. I think it's this Shodo one. I just showed you that brush in my brushes that had color on it. And it is one of the only ones from Rephr that is not white. And I don't know why, but I don't care because I love this brush. It is my favorite brush ever. And I only have one of them, or had one of them. It is my favorite brush to get into that outer corner. It makes the perfect angle. It pats the makeup on so well. I love this brush. $11. It was half off. Normally it's $22. I got it for $11. So I got 2 of them. So 2 for the price of 1. Then they had their normal like Rephr, like 1 through 5 or something like that. I don't know what it is, but they're in a longer brush. And they were on, there was like another thing, like if you review them, there'd be less money. Anyways, I got Rephr brushes and I'm excited because they're my favorite brushes. And I'm not like represented by them, so I don't get paid by them. Like I have an account with them, so I can get them and write reviews, but they don't send me anything, is what I'm saying. That's all I got from Rephr. The next box is from Ulta. Ulta had different brands were on sale for different prices, and I had a gift card. Yeah, I had a gift card because I gave blood, and when you give blood, sometimes they'll give you a gift card to any place, and so I had a gift card. I think it was only like $15, but anywho, I had a $15 gift card to Ulta because I gave blood, and Ulta had a sale. So from Sniff. Sniff is a brand. It's a perfume brand that I really enjoy, and I got one of their perfumes. It was, I believe, like 30% off, which is really good. These are already pretty good prices. They're like $60 for an ounce, which is not like luxury prices. It's a pretty reasonable price. And I was able to get it for, I think, 30% off from that. So I was really excited. I got the smell Heal the Way. And it is a very like vanilla and pistachio smell. And I've been wanting it for a while. So I was excited to be able to get it for a good price. I got the Too Faced Appley and Love palette. I have been wanting this palette since it came out. And it's funny because Too Faced isn't like my favorite makeup brand. They have, I feel like hit or miss products. Things that are like, you're like, oh my gosh, that is so good. And things that are like, miss. So when this one came out, all of the content creators have it and use it. I was like, oh, it's so pretty. And it's fall. It's so fall. Apples are fall to me. Apples and pumpkins. But it's really pretty. And it was 40% off, I think. So it was finally on sale and I got it and I liked it. Anastasia Beverly Hills had, I think these were 50% off. These are her new like lipsticks that are the matte ones, but they're kind of a comfort matte. And she came out with new colors because her first range of colors were very kind of a lighter neutral. The whole range, like even the darkest one was pretty light. So she came out with darker colors and I love a dark lip. I love to be vampy. I love these and I'm really excited. I got the shade Blackberry and Cool Brown. And then because I spent enough, I got a free makeup bag. And I was thinking, so I just did a giveaway, a thankful giveaway. I actually chose the winner today. So congratulations. I sent it today too. And I was thinking that my next giveaway that I do, which I don't know when I'll do another giveaway, but I was thinking I could put this in it because it is makeup that I don't need. I have too much makeup. So I thought it would be fun. Maybe like I could do like a Valentine's Day. I don't know. We'll see. So that is all that I got from Ulta. The next box is from Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona had some sales like on her actual website. And she had this thing where you could kind of like pick a bundle of palettes. And there was like 4 palettes that you could pick for the first one and 4 palettes you could pick for the second one. And as long as like those worked out, that would be a really good sale because it was like, I think 30 or 40% off. And luckily in the first row was a palette I didn't have. And in the second row was a palette I didn't have. So I was super lucky and I was able to get the Glam palette and the Bronze palette. These are both palettes I don't have. I actually at one point in my life had this one and I returned it because I'm dumb. I don't know. It was a really dumb move. I got it because all of the content creators I was watching were talking about how it's finally going back into stock. It's finally going back into stock. So I got it. And I was like, I hate cool tones. I wore it and I was like, I hate this. Why am I getting this? I don't know. I played with makeup more and I was like, why did you not give that more tries? Why did you return something? Because returning makeup, they just throw it away and I was just mad at myself. Beautiful. I'm glad to have you back in my collection, little one. Anywho, and I've been wanting the Bronze palette and both of these palettes are kind of older from her and they're very monochromatic. And so I'm glad to have got them for 40% off because I don't think I would want to spend the full $69 for these because they are like, it's hard to get more than like the same kind of look for them. I mean, yes, you can get different looks because there are different shades. There's kind of gold, there's like gray, there's some pinks, there's some silver. So you can go a little bit different, but they're all gonna kind of look kind of similar. And the same with this one is very bronze. It's called the Bronze palette. It is like all of these shades are kind of the same. And then they threw in 2 purples. And you're like, okay, or that doesn't even look purple, but it is brown. It's like a brown purple. It's like an eggplant. Anywho, I'm glad to have them, but I am glad that I got them 40% off because they are so monochromatic. But I love a warm neutral palette. I love it. I love it so much. I think it looks so good with my eyes. So I'm glad to have this. The next box was from Kaleidos. They only have 20% off during Black Friday, but they don't have any percent off the rest of the year. So I suggest if you want anything from Kaleidos, wait till the sale. And that's what I do. I never buy anything from Kaleidos unless it's during Black Friday. Anyhoozle, apparently I still had some points from Kaleidos because I was able to get something for free with my points. I was surprised I even had points. I didn't even know they had a reward system, but apparently they did. And I was able to get a free brush. Who doesn't need a brush? I apparently do because my hair is tangly, but I'm excited. It is a soothing and smoothing detangler brush. It did. Oh yeah, it just got out of my tangles. So the things that I actually bought, they have, I think you can get a little bit more than 20% off if you buy a bundle. So I bought a bundle, I think it's like 25% off. But anywho, I bought a bundle of their lipsticks. And I bought the one where you get to choose the lipsticks. And I did that because I didn't want one of their pre-made ones. I wanted to choose my lipsticks. And then you also get to choose the case it goes in, which is cute. So I got one that is teal. I think there's a couple of themes going on here, like the brown blush theme and also fun colored lipsticks for next Halloween. Then I got this one, Mercury Wave. I think this one is kind of, yeah, like a mauvey lavender taupey shade. I'm really excited about it. It's an interesting shade, but that's for all year. I like interesting shades all year. Pink Himalayan. This is just kind of a nude shade. And then another unique, fun shade in the shade Siren. I am a mermaid siren. Purple. So excited. And they're kind of like those Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. It's a matte, but it's kind of a comfort matte. They're really nice. And then I got this little palette here that I have been wanting for a while because it is these beautiful blue toned purples. I think these are stunning. And it has its own look right here. And I feel like it would have been nice to have a brighter inner corner, but that's okay. I can pull that. I have a highlighter. Bam, done. I'm really excited to have this one. It is the Glowing Iris. I think I got a free, because I don't remember purchasing this, so I think it was free because I spent enough. It's a coconut oil lip treatment. Nice. I mean, I can never have enough lip treatments. Then the last but not least, my favorite thing, this has been on my wish list for a while, is the Escape Pod palette. This thing is substantial. I was not expecting this. I believe it is like cardboard, but it is so substantial. It's really cool, the packaging. I've never seen a palette in this kind of packaging before, but I love those shades. This is summertime to me. Look at how pretty those are. And those purples, chef's kiss. So really excited. That is what I got from Kaleidos. Next box is from Oden's Eye. Only time I shop, you know what? It's the only time I shop at a lot of these places all year. Sales get me. I got the Earthwood palette by the Fancy Face and Oden's Eye. Pretty, just gorgeous. I love that we have some neutrals with some pops of color. Happy to have that one. This one, Soul Main 2. The packaging on this one is so pretty. The dark blue, oh, it's so pretty. Anywho, I was intimidated by this one when it first came out because I was like, that is so many blues. But the more you look at it, it's purple and blue and gold. You know, I'm excited about it. I think I got it 40% off. I don't remember. Anywho, the last palette that I got, when this one came out, I was like, yes, that needs to be in my hands immediately. This is the Eternal Twilight palette. It is the biggest palette that Oden's Eye has ever come out with. And like Tati accidentally like leaked to this one and didn't know. But when she used it, I was like, oh, so pretty. I need to have that one in my hands. And now I do. And look at how unique, like this shade, it looks like confetti. Oh, and this one too. Oh, I love it. We've got the warm shades and the cool shades. It is gorgeous. I'm really excited to have that one. And I love to get them on sale too, because I want them and then I get them on sale. It's a double win. Then I got 2 other highlighters and I kind of wish that the highlighters were different, like different colors, because if I'm looking for one of these, I'm going to have to open both of them to know which one, because they're exactly the same outside packaging. So we have Gentle Firefly and Subtle Radiance. And Gentle Firefly, okay, it has more of a periwinkle blue, purple. It's a little bit green on my end, but yes, so pretty. So pretty. Then this one, Subtle Radiance. I doubt it's subtle. Oh, it is not. It's kind of silvery blue with like a pop of pink. So pretty. How many times have I said so pretty? Don't count. Too many. All right, that's what I got from Oden's Eye. Guess what? One more box. Just one more box. The last box is from Fenty Beauty. The website Fenty had 30% off. I've already filmed my best makeup of the year for 2024. It is not up yet. It is going to be my next video, but I said in that, here's a little spoiler, that my favorite lipstick was this one from Fenty. It is the Gloss Bomb sticks, and this one is in Spice Cold, and I have just loved this whole year since I bought it. And so I bought 2 more. Because when you love something that much, you might love other colors. You might not, but I don't know. So I bought the shade Riri and I bought the shade Hot Chocolate. I like darker shades, so I was excited to get both of these. And I love blush. Love it. So I got 2 more blushes. And in the theme of this video, I got a brown blush. This is the Rose Latte blush. And I've been wanting this blush for a long time. I've heard really good things about it. And then I got the shade Raisin Standards. I've actually been really wanting this blush since this new color came out. And I like a hit of color with a blush. I don't have blush blindness. I realize I wear a lot of blush because it makes me happy. So I got another blush. This is in the shade What a Brat. And I got 2 of these suede powder cheek blushes. I got 2 of them earlier this year and I liked them a lot. So I was like, let me try another shade. So I got kind of just a pink shade, a natural shade for your cheeks to turn. Then I got this Fenty Skin, this Plush Pudding Intensive Recovery Lip Mask in the scent Salted Caramel. I love a lip mask. I am always on the hunt for like the perfect lip mask so that when I put it on at night and I wake up in the morning, it's still there and my lips are still like plush. And I had one, the Milk Makeup like melatonin one was perfect, and then they stopped making it. And I've actually found another one that just recently, there's one from Jennifer Lopez's brand, but I believe that brand is going out of business too. I'm not sure, but there's rumors and I'm like, oh no. So I'm still on the hunt for a really good lip recovery mask that won't be going out of business. Plus, Salted Caramel, so amazing. I'm so excited for this one. I got a foundation. This is the Eavesdrop Blur and Smooth Tint Stick, and I have this foundation in the liquid, the Eavesdrop foundation, and I am so close to being done with this. It is insane. I'm using this one up. I can get another one. Although I do love a stick foundation. I think they're great. And so I got it in the same colorway because that one works so well. So I thought this one would too. It's in the shade 4. And then I got some free stuff because I ordered enough. And I think that these might end up going in that future giveaway as well because they're cherry. This is, look at this full size. This is amazing for a full size product like this to be a free product. This is the Fenty Skin Cherry Dub. I hate the smell of cherry. It reminds me of getting medicine as a kid. And so cherry is very medicinal to me and I don't enjoy it. So, and I know a lot of people do enjoy it. My kids, for instance, because I never gave them cherry medicine, they love cherry. So I believe this will be going in a future giveaway. This will be going in a future giveaway. It's just little, but it's also a scrub, but this is a face scrub and this is a body scrub. And then I might as well, just to go with the whole theme, put this in the giveaway as well. Can you believe it? I'm done. I contemplate showing you guys because my bathtub is behind me and I've just been throwing all of the trash that cannot be recycled in the bathtub. I contemplate showing it to you, but it's a mess, so I don't really want to. So just imagine, it's almost full of just trash. It's crazy. This is gonna be really fun to clean up. And I've got a lot of boxes to break down. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna get my kids to help. Anyways, what did you guys think? Did you get any of these things? Like, did you shop any of these brands for Black Friday, Cyber Monday? You also do what I do and kind of like wait all year to buy things and get them during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. If you like this video, like this video. If you want to see more from me, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to be notified of my videos, push that bell. And most importantly, be nice to yourself because you're amazing. Have a great day. Bye.